Alright, I'm going to show you how to build a little explore area or explore space for students that have more significant multiple disabilities, just to help with more independent, purposeful movement. You can dangle some of their favorite objects. I don't know, some people might have seen this before, but it's kind of an adaptation of Lily Nelson's Little Room, even though Lily Nelson's Little Room is much better. If this is much more affordable, this is materials cost around $30. So if you can't afford Lily Nelson's Little Room, this is maybe a better alternative, because it just still helps with exploration and getting students quality independent learning instruction. You're first going to need a lot of PVC. You'll need 4 of these. There's about 1-inch PVCs, and you can just have like Home Depot cut them. But these, you're going to have 4 long ones. They're about 40 inches each. So you need 4 long 40-inch, where you can choose, you can modify it however you want to, but these are 40 inches. Then I have 3 medium-sized ones. These are about 28 inches, but like I said, you can modify it however much you want to. But these are going to be how wide it is, these are going to be how long it is, and then how tall it is. It's usually around 2 feet. But I cut these a little bit short just so I could fit them in my small car. But so you can, like I said, you can modify it however you want to. So you're going to need 4 of the small ones, 3 of the medium, and 4 of the long ones. And the small ones are for the height, the medium ones are for the width, and the long ones are for the length. You're going to need 6 of these. You can find these at Lowe's. They're little corner pieces. For PVC, 1-inch PVC, you'll need 6 of these. These are like one of the more expensive things you purchase to make this. They're about $1.50 a piece. You'll need 6 of these, and then 2 of the elbow pieces, 1-inch elbow pieces. So 2 of these and 6 of those. And after that, you also need some pegboard. I just got some different type of board and drilled holes into it, because pegboard's a little bit more expensive, but you can use pegboard. It's pretty easy. You need some zip ties. You need some some fasteners, like little locks for the string to dangle. So you can dangle objects, and you can raise them or lower them just with these little fasteners. They're like on, you see them on sweatshirts and stuff, but they're great. And you can have elastic string to tie objects to, or sometimes, the cheap way to go is just buy rubber bands and tie rubber bands together. But yep, you'll need all these materials. And once you have all these materials, it's extremely easy to build. You just can start with the foundation. So you need the lengths to go across, and then the widths to tie it in, and then the height. And you don't have to glue them. Sometimes it's better to glue them. Maybe last longer. But the nice thing of not gluing them is that you're not tied to one side. If you decide to change later, you can just cut your zip ties, and it's not as big a deal to change sizes. There, this is where your 2 elbow pieces come in, because you don't want to have a bar going across the front. Put the corner pieces on. Last width piece. And people make them all different types of ways. You can be creative. This is just a simple way. So once you get all your materials, you do 4 length pieces, 3 width pieces, and 4 height pieces. It's pretty easy after that. Your corner pieces, and then you just zip tie your on board to it. And when putting on your zip ties, you're going to want to probably, unless you buy the really long ones, you're going to want to put two together, and it's going to kind of look like a lot of little ends sticking out. But you can go ahead and just use the scissors to clip around to make it look a little bit nicer. Okay, so I've completed putting in all the pegboard with the zip ties. One flaw with this design is that once you cut all the pieces on the zip ties, there's kind of some sharp edges, which is going to be a problem if you're using it with students to explore it. You don't want them to cut themselves. It's not too sharp, but it's sharp enough where it needs to be taken care of. One easy fix I just did was I put the soft part of Velcro under all the pieces where the zip tie is kind of poked out, and now that if a student rubs against it, it won't hurt at all. You can also probably just put duct tape. You can come up with your own solution. But this is kind of just a minimal explore of objects right now. I think I'll probably put some textures and stuff on different sides, and I think it's going to be really good to have like a lamp for lighting, because it's still a little bit dark, but I noticed that a lot of kids with visual impairment need the extra lighting, like a gooseneck lamp to put in different spots, whatever their visual field preferences. And then I've already put in some of the objects with string and a rubber band, so I just tie the string to the rubber band, and the rubber band goes through the clip, and so this way it can stretch, it can be pulled, so you can pull it down with the rubber band. So if the kid wants to bring it to their mouth to explore, or just feel it closer to the body, they're allowed to do that with the rubber band. You can also buy just the elastic string. I didn't this time, I just used a rubber band and some string. These fasteners are real important because it helps, you can lower, for example, I can lower certain parts of the little room down if a student needs it like closer to their cheek. If they have low motor abilities and they need it real close to their cheek, and to get purposeful movement right next to their cheek, you can lower it down to really close, or close to their hand. Or if they're wanting to bat up high, you can raise it up. You can be pretty flexible with how you use this for exploration this way, and it's easy to adapt real quickly with different students. But so there you go. There's just an adaptable Explore room, and pretty easy to make. Costs $30. So hope that helps.